Welcome back, guys, to Pokemon Legends Z-A, where last episode, after facing off against the Kakuna Master, we continued completing side missions, fighting a feisty Chespin, burning brambles in Stumped at the Fountain, and taking on free scaffolding obstacle courses for a challenge from Froakie. With the 2 old starters seen now obtained, we take a tour of the Lumiose Museum. Welcome to the Lumiose Museum. Oh, look at the picture at the back. We are currently hosting a special exhibition on the 2nd floor. Oh, I don't have to pay. Ace. Farmers and Pokemon. What Pokemon is that? Is that Mew? Captures the lives of Pokemon and farmers who live together with the land. It was painted about 85 years ago and is regarded as an example of naturalism. You can find fossils in glittering caves sometime. It's a dark and narrow cave. The source of its eerie light is a plant called luminous moss. This work is part of a series depicting sceneries that inspired overseas artists while they were traveling in Kalos. Painting of the mythical Pokemon Diancie. The artist boldly eschews painting a background altogether, keeping the focus solely on Diancie. Thus, we can feel the artist's desire to emphasize that the subject transcends errors and trends. This piece was long believed to have been a portrait of a king from 3,000 years ago. Okay, painted by an artist who lived after his time. However, recent research has lent support to the theory that this painting in fact depicts a descendant of the king's younger brother. From this we can surmise that this royal line maintained a degree of power through the ages. Okay. Pokemon sharing a moment together, centered around Gothitelle. Many artists have displayed curiosity about how Pokemon would relate to each other in the absence of humans. Depiction of the fruit Pokemon Selena and Scarecrow Pokemon Cacturne. Some have chosen to explore the figures of Pokemon so different than humans in order to better understand their anatomy and to explore the nature of their hearts and minds. Yeah, but in what way? Seems the museum lends their pieces to far regions? This is an interesting place. Just me hanging out with Mew. Who's that guy? What's that Pokemon? This old noble had himself painted with a rare Pokemon to show off. They say a man of power at the time forced the artist to add the mythical Pokemon Mew to spread the word of how great he was. Why not? Look at this knight, man. A knight on a training journey with his Golok, huh? This painting depicts a knight errant who continues his travels with a Pokemon, Golurk. The painting expresses the knight's identity and his suffering as its primary subjects. It is regarded as an example of romanticism. I'm pooped, aren't you? That means we had a proper look around. I mean, the paintings are pretty cool. Maybe not this one so much. This piece is a key work in the rise of the realist movement. It depicts with keen accuracy the scenery in an area near Comanine City in Kalos. The Golok again? The courtyard of the Parfum Palace, a statue that celebrates cooperation between Pokemon and the people, stands in the courtyard. This work is part of a series depicting sceneries that inspired overseas artists while they were traveling in Kalos. A city that looks like a hideaway for fairies. A huge tree stands in the center, and the Pokemon gym is nestled in the tree. This work is part of a series depicting sceneries that inspired overseas artists again. There's more back here, isn't there? Oh god. Only the Chosen may climb the Tower of Mastery. It also requires skill with roller skates to reach the top floor. What? One must have complete mastery of their own body to become a Mega Evolution user. Lucario was the first Pokemon to ever be Mega Evolved in the Kalos region, right? This is a replica of the Mega Lucario statue in the Tower of Mastery. The original statue was created to commemorate the fact that Lucario was the first Pokemon to ever Mega Evolve in the Kalos region. Oh wait, I could just talk to the... Okay. It said that the one only gains their Mega Ring after defeating the successor to Mega Evolution in a Pokemon battle atop the Tower of Mastery. The shining stone that emitted great warmth was discovered. The Tower of Mastery was then built to house and protect the stone. To this day, the successor to Mega Evolution carries on the legend of the mysterious stone. The giant Mega Lucario statue that stands within the Tower of Mastery. In order to directly view its face, one must climb to the second floor of the tower. Within the base of the statue is a room that only successors or related personnel can enter. The Tower of Mastery stands to the north of Shador City. 2 strange stones were once discovered in this area, which are now thought to have been the first known Megastone and Keystone. There's more! The special exhibit! Venerated portraits. Portraits said to have been displayed by the Pearl Clan and Diamond Clan. The individuals depicted within them are said to have represented the sun, sea, and land, but nothing concrete is known about their identities. Galaxy Expedition Team flag. One story claims that this flag was meant to show that the Galaxy Team was made up of people from different regions, and so its design incorporates various elements, including Galarian letters. However, the truth of this tale remains unknown. The flag itself seems to be made using threads from Pokémon. The Commander's Armor, a suit of armor worn in the battle by Kamado, the first commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. They're said to have come from the Galar region and bears a strong resemblance to the armor worn by Wikstrom, an Elite Four member of the Kalos region's Pokemon League. When contacted for comment, Wikstrom said that it was possible this armor was one of several suits his ancestors gave to Galarians. However, it is difficult to verify such claims, given relations between Kalos and Galar during the era. Kimono. Recreational kimono worn by Kamado, first commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. The kimono uses many different types of thread and is ornately decorated, showing that much effort was put into its creation. Thus, it is assumed the kimono was quite costly, but it is unknown whether Kamado acquired it himself or it was given to him as a gift. The pattern provides evidence that gold could be found at the time the cloth was embroidered. Dialga and Palkia, a legendary Pokemon in the Sinnoh region. Almighty Sinnoh, a statue depicting the temporal Pokemon Dialga, worshipped by a group called the Diamond Clan. They refer to it as Almighty Sinnoh, the creator of the entire world. Ancient Sinnoh hieroglyphs. These hieroglyphs were used in Ancient Sinnoh and are said to depict both common Pokemon and those that were objects of worship. Each glyph held multiple meanings and they could be combined to create whole sentences. There's Palkia. Almighty Sinnoh, a statue depicting the spatial Pokemon Palkia, worshipped by a group known as the Pearl Clan. They refer to it as Almighty Sinnoh, the creator of the entire world. Formal attire. This outfit is said to have been worn by the ancient Sinnoh people during their rituals. This group worshipped the Pokemon Arceus as an almighty deity. It is thought that they showed their respect by mimicking Arceus' appearance, even reflected in the way that they styled their hair. I was told that the person who wore this outfit donated it to the collection personally. Apparently, he gazed a while at those sketches by Professor Laventon with his nostalgic air too. Temple of Sinnoh, an artist's rendition of what the ruins known as the Spear Pillar would look like if restored. It's said that these ruins once housed 10 statues depicting Pokemon known as lords or ladies. However, the temple was severely damaged due to a battle between legendary Pokemon, with the statues also being destroyed. Records show that the name Spear Pillar was coined by the Survey Corps at the time. Going into the museum is actually quite interesting now. The Ancient Quarry. As its name would suggest, this cave was used in ancient times as a stone quarry. The clean cuts on the rock surfaces are signs of advanced techniques or possibly skilled command of Pokemon. Either way, the results are impressive even in this modern age. What else can we see here? The old balls. Pokeballs of the Histoire region. People of the time crafted their own Pokeballs using apricorns and the mineral tumblestone. Many varieties are said to have been crafted, each displaying different properties depending on what materials were used. Crafting one's own Pokeballs in the modern age would be a true labor of love given the difficulty. Sketches drawn by Professor Laventon. His original Pokedex was long assumed to be lost until a partial facsimile was found in the shed of a private house in the Sinnoh region. This discovery has helped advance the studies of Professor Laventon and the Pokedex he created. His work has been re-evaluated in recent years, with particular appreciation for his accurate sketches of Pokemon and his gift for capturing Pokemon's quirks within his skillful descriptions. It is said his Pokedex was not in fact completed by Laventon himself, but by a mysterious 15-year-old youth who had appeared out of nowhere one day. Could be us. There's no extra dialogue there. They're all just the little sketches. House interior. Here's the interior of a standard house in the early settlement of Jubilife. Though sparsely furnished, it contains everything needed for fieldwork and daily life, including hardy clothing, sandals, and boots. Some houses also contain items the residents brought with them from their home regions. They're just reusing their concept art on us. Model reproduction of the general store. The general store is believed to have played a central role in providing supplies to the settlers. There are records of other enterprises as well, such as a clothier and a photography studio. Look how 3D it is. Life around Jubilife. Within the settlement of Jubilife, fields were established to grow crops. Beyond its walls was the beach where settlers first came ashore. As more Pokemon were surveyed and the area was developed, so too did the population grow. It is said that the Pokemon they befriended also helped with various tasks, such as farming. We had him in a big pen, we did. Apparently all this stuff is either borrowed or modern replicas. Hey! Survey Corps uniform. This uniform remained undamaged even when its wearer rolled over rough terrain to dodge attacks from wild Pokemon. It could withstand both heat and cold and is said to have even withstood Pokemon moves. Remarkably, the white kerchief was believed to never slip off no matter how the wearer moved. Survey Corps satchel, a satchel that was supplied to members of the Galaxy Team Survey Corps. Should a Survey Corps member be knocked out while conducting a survey, the Security Corps would rescue them and retrieve their satchel. Tales remain of the Galaxy Expedition Team member who boasted that he could increase the capacity of satchels so they could hold more items. I wonder if anyone's working on any new kinds of Pokeballs? Replicas of the various Pokeballs in use today. Take it, take it. No wonder some people start getting particular about which ball they use for each Pokemon. This factory makes Pokeballs and ships them all over the Kalos region. That's a Pokeball factory? This painting is part of a series on technology in Kalos, and the ever-increasing number of Pokeballs expresses the artist's desire to be connected to all Pokemon. Oh, there's a 3D representation of the town. It's a three-dimensional map of Lumiose City created using holotech. This power plant uses fire to generate electricity. This painting is part of a series on technology in Kalos, and the fierce combustion full communicates the passionate fire of the energy of life. Seeing multiple kind of bits of technology. This plant gathers sunlight in space in order to generate electricity. This painting is part of a series of technology. Yeah, we know that. That just looks scary as hell. This whole series of paintings of power plants in Kalos. Someone truly loved them, though. There's no third floor. Sad. I just spent ages in a museum. Of course, it's within a video game. Right then. Well, yeah, next quest, right? While we wait for night to fall. I guess it's easiest for me to come to number 3 at this point in time. There's still number 4. It's going to be a question for me. Alright, next quest. Hey, could you spare a moment? My Audino is acting a bit strange. It keeps fussing over me and touching me with its feelers way more than it usually does. Audino use their feelers to sense people's health and emotions, but like I keep telling it, I don't need these constant check-ins. I'm fine. I mean, you're obviously not. Bow me, would you? I feel like that's the only way I can make Audino understand I'm fit and healthy and doing great. Maybe you've got something you don't know about. Just come let me know when you're ready. Alright, we'll battle you, but I'm worried about what level you might be. Thanks, let's get started. I'll win this and show Audino I'm doing just fine. You were challenged by Hia, the office worker. Audino versus Esper? psychicking each other, it's a terrible option. Got Drain Kiss, that's terrible. I don't think I'm winning this fight at this point. You need to bite this guy. Maybe slash him too. He just keeps draining me. Slash him and bite him. Stop draining me. Stop kissing my Pokemon. Phew, you're really strong, aren't you? That's a lot of experience. Can evolve. We lost, but I'm so glad we got to face you. It's been so long since I've had a Pokemon battle. It really helped clear my head. Oh, Dee. I thought I was doing fine, but maybe I was burnt out without even realizing it. That's what you wanted to tell me, wasn't it, Audino? You absolute sweetie. I hear you loud and clear. Let me know whenever I'm overdoing things, okay? I'll listen to you next time for sure. Sensitive Audino was cleared pretty fast. 5 super potions. 3 revives. Next time I'll listen to my Audino when it's trying to tell me to take care of myself. Well, it got exactly what it wanted. Beating up my blooming poor little kitty. Again. Criminal. Right, with that done, the remaining quests are out there in the bottom section now. So to our next Pokemon Center we go. May as well heal up. And we do have the option for an evolution. Which it cannot do without my consent. How many goodies have I got? 2 nuggets. 46 tiny mushrooms. 5 pearls, 4 big pearls. 32 pretty feathers. I'm at 98k because you can't see my cash total. I just realized that's the thing I'm actually covering up. Anyway, onwards. Fantastic hair is the key to being fashionable. I just adore it. Pretty new hairstyle. Pretty feathers all about. Let's fill the tour with glam. Oh, thanks. I've got my eyes on Coiffure clips my next do. They can do such wonders with cuts and styles, so I think I'll have them do my hair soon. I should probably think about that myself. But the quest is here. Oh, the hell? Bonvenue, Coiffure clips. How can we help you today? I don't know. Your hairstyles look crazy. Undercut, pixie cut. My top fade, pigtails, side ponytail. Long and wavy. With the braid in the back. Braids. Ponytail. This is what I currently wear. Asymmetrical bob. A la chignon. Simple bob. A long and wavy. Then we got bangs. Oh, side part. Extra long. Blunt. I'll go with the side part, thank you. Oh, we can change our hair color. Green. Color blocking. Oh, okay. I can get some highlights now. Green. Not sure I like this. No. What's Balagyag? What's Balayagi? Oh, okay, just the lower bit? balayagi. I like me some good old balayagi. Milk tea. Just pour it in my hair. Yeah, I'll balayagi. Change my eyebrows again, and that's about it. Got some balayagi in my hair now. 3,000 for a cut. I got some balayagi. What the hell is that? Anyway, the quest, yeah. My favorite Pokemon is Flabébé. Right after being born, each Flabébé searches for a flower it likes and it catches that flower for the rest of its life. There are 5 colors of flower Flabébé might choose from: red, yellow, orange, blue, or white. I'd really like to see each and every flower color that Flabébé can have. Seeing Flabébé holding all 5 flowers should help me come up with new hair colors too. Please, do you think you can show me 5 Flabébé, one with each flower color? Oh, that's gonna take a while. Unless it's somewhere like marks them. So what flower colors of Flabébé do we have at the moment? Is that just red, is it? Okay, we have a red Flabébé. Have I not caught any other Flabébés? Oh, I've got a blue Flabébé. I need to get other Flabébés. Do you know where to get Flabébés? Oh no. Well, this quest might take a while then. We're moving on to the other one. I don't have the Flabébés. Wait a second, there's some Flabébés over here. Oh, that was next to the museum, wasn't it? Maybe there's a special place where all the colors of Flabébés team up together. Yeah, this really is one of those whenever quests. Anyway, Bunnelby's about to evolve. It's horrendous. Diggersby. I felt like it belched when it came into existence. What the hell is that noise, buddy? Should probably have that instead of what you got. What is that noise? It's horrendous. Anyway, yeah, while we're still evolving other dudes, I should probably put someone else in the squad now to, like, evolve? Question mark? So who can I do? Who should I do? Just get a Bellsprout? Bellsprout. Looks like you'll evolve pretty soon by the looks of things, yeah. You already, I mean, level 24. You only need a leaf spell and your victory bell. Leaf stone. Weeping bell. Blossom. Maybe I should work on getting you leveled up a little bit, buddy. Get a Badoo going Blossom way. Well, anyway, job done. Growth, Stun Spore, Absorb. I guess you can absorb the crystals? To make us tightrope a bit. Interesting, there's a way down and a way up. It's either like you can't make it, or like maybe at a run you could. Maybe we could double roll. Oh, the haircut change has changed my character's overall style quite a bit, hasn't it? Trying to sprint before I roll to see if that gets me any extra distance. But who does not evolve into Blossom? No, I know it doesn't. It's because a Bellsprout was up there, so it's making me think of Blossom. Blossom? That's pretty much it. Can't get higher there. Grandma, teach me about Pokemon battles. So I've got to update my Z-A card. Kiria. Any Pokemon hanging out here? It's a weird, like, extra place to go. There's a quest nearby. Amphoras. Interesting runabout area. Trying to find a good location to take my Royale picture. What? They've gone too deep. The glamour game is really all there is. It is the most important thing we can do with our time. Have I already been up on this roof or something? You know what I mean? There's a whole lot of nothing. Ah, we're getting close to battle time again. I've been on this roof before, haven't I? Wait, is the person up here? Or directly below me now? My customers teach me all I need to know about cooking well. Oh, Slurpuff, you know I hate seeing you in a foul mood like this. Why don't we try to get your favorite treat? Would that make things better? Maybe we can ask this trainer here for a bit of help. Oh, there, stranger. My Slurpuff here is, well, it's on strike, you might say. It's refusing to work. Usually I can get it feeling perked up in no time with its favorite treat from Cafe Soleil, but I'm on the clock, so I can't head there myself. Do you think you could help out by taking my Slurpuff to Cafe Soleil for me? It isn't that far. You'll find it if you head down to South Boulevard and keep going straight. You want me to take your Pokemon to a cafe? Please take my Slurpuff to Cafe Soleil. Why don't you know how to make it? You work... Okay, then. That's not my destination, by the way. Alright, well, I might end up making your Pokemon lose some weight or something at the running we're doing. You following me, or just... Can you keep up or not? I don't know. What if it gets run over by a car? Haven't seen a single car driving through the streets. Did they ban cars? That's why it's like stuck in the wild zone as some kind of like remnants now. Oh, if it isn't Slurpuff, I see you've got a new friend with you today. I don't know where you've left poor Muse, but I assume you must want your usual. Thank you for escorting Slurpuff. Please sit back and relax a moment as well. We still have taxis, that's true. And they fight the taxis. This is your usual? That's a lot of macaron. That for me. And for you, a Soleil blend. Ooh, Oh, but I didn't order. A free coffee is the least I can offer to anyone who's kind enough to keep an eye on Slurpuff. Everything better now? I'm sure Slurpuff is happy as a clam pearl. I got a break, so I came to collect my Slurpuff. And is my grumpy little marshmallow feeling all better now? Looks like you're back in high spirits. I knew this little sweet smorgasbord would do the trick. And as thanks for bringing Slurpuff here for me, I've got a gift for you, some whipped dream. I'll take it. Okay, let's get back to the Shutterbug. We can't leave our own customers waiting now, can we? Belly jiggly belly. No matter what setbacks they might have, they go right back to being fast friends in a flash. The relationship between a trainer and their Pokemon really is something magical, isn't it? Don't know what you're talking about. I entered my Budu in a competition, and supposedly it's the best Budu ever. Now that's a fashionable Pokemon. Alright, with Knight's arrival... Hey, wait, what's... It's underneath. Oh, okay. That's a more interesting one, to be honest. Comes our battling again. I might want to check out that wild zone to see if there's a different ghost available. Maybe the Sableye. Hello? What's this course about? Have I been here? What? This is just all the way to the roof. There doesn't appear to be things to get to. Just a lot of scaffolding. Lots of big ladders. Not a lot of purple shine. Roll on nighttime. A lot of crystals, though. That worked so well. You could charm or growth them. This is a confusing area. Ah, okay, over there. He did. Oh. Can't make that.